places that are having these ice storms and these below zero temperatures.
I bet you my next 12 paychecks, Greg Abbott in Texas, the governor, I promise you he gonna get reelected. If you didn't vote for Greg Abbott when he ran last time, you can bet your bottom dollar you're gonna vote for him at this time. Top slang words of 2023. Back in 2023, we had a lot of new slang words that came out. I know I'm old because I don't understand half of it. Now, when they say capping, it means lying. When my generation was saying capping, that was like talking about your mom or whatever, or jiving on you. He was capping on that nigga. That means he was talking about you. But now you have so many different slang terms, man. Mm-hmm. So here are the top slang terms that came out in 2023. Jackie O.
Sus. That's
one I've often wondered about.
Mm-hmm. That means giving the impression that something is questionable or dishonest.
Suspect.
That's right. Suspicious. Bet. An expression that means I agree or
bet. That's
good
our
news.
Deal.
Hey,
nigga, I'm going to come to your crib at 12 o'clock. All right, bet.
Yeet.
Who?
Y-E-E-T.
Oh, I thought you said yeast, like rising bread, nigga.
To violently, I can't even talk today, throw an object that you deem to be worthless, inferior, or just plain garbage.
Yeet. So, I'm going to yeet this.
Yep.
That means to throw it away.
Yep.
Get rid of it.
Like you with that cigar. Throw.
That's so damn stupid. Yeet.
Salty.
Yeah.
Now, I know you done heard of that one.
Yeah, that go back to my grandmama.
When you are upset over something little.
This nigga all salty.
I can't recall my grandmother using the word salty.
Well, see, I'm from Gary, Indiana, up around Chicago. Mm-hmm. Jackie's down here in Texas. Now, when you was salty, that's because you was upset about something.
Well, and you still upset about something.
Okay, then they didn't make shit up then.
So
They're
then
trying to recycle our shit.
The next word is like you were saying earlier with cap. That's another word for lying. It can be used like no cap, or you can say stop capping.
Yeah, but if you capping, that means you jiving on a nigga.
Extra. Being over the top.
That's old.
Excessive.
Yeah.
Dramatic behavior.
Yeah.
Bussin'. What you would say if something was really good.
Yeah.
Bougie.
Now, when somebody say he bust on him, that means he either swung on him or he said something crazy to him. But he was busting on that nigga.
But this one right here is bussin'. B-U-S-S-I-N.
Yeah, which means it's hot.
Which means that it's hot.
Okay.
Bougie.
Okay, that's
I say
old.
now that because I say bougie all the time.
Well, that's because you got it from your mama.
That's used to describe someone as high class, literally or figuratively.
High side.
Sheesh.
Who?
Sheesh. S-H-E-E-S-H.
Okay.
Sheesh. An expression when you're impressed or amazed by something.
Like saying wow. Or something you're surprised by. Sheesh.
Yes.
Okay, that comes from the 50s.
Next word is drip.
Yeah, drip.
When something is very cool, can be used to describe an outfit, accessory, person, song, etc.
That means vines.
Now, this one I've never heard. Oof. O-O-F.
I thought that was them slides, them shoes.
Can be used to express discomfort, stress, or sadness.
I ain't heard that one, fam.
Now,
I know my ass old.
Now, this one goes way back beyond our mom and them days, okay? Finna.
I'm fitting to.
Abbreviation of fixing to. Normally means going to. Shook. Being shocked or surprised.
Mm-hmm. That nigga was shook, nigga.
When you can't believe what you're seeing.
That's old, nigga. That ain't new.
Simp.
Yeah, that's old.
When someone does way too much for a person they like.
You a trick. You a buster. You a simp. That means, nigga, you want to get the kitty cat so bad, you'll do anything. You'll degrade your damn self.
We heard this so many times. Mid.
Yeah, that shit mid.
Used to insult or degrade something or an opposing opinion.
Yeah.
Labeling it as average or poor quality.
Yeah, it's not totally in the dumps, but it ain't excellent either. That shit mid.
Hold this L, or you took an L.
Hold this L.
What someone says to another person when they lose at something.
Yep.
The letters.
Hold this L. You lost out.
Okay, think LOL. This is letters like that.
Okay.
IYKYK.
Do what?
IYKYK.
IY.
If
you.
K.
No.
Y.
You.
K.
No. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
NPC, like November, Papa, Charlie.
Okay. No. I don't know.
Someone, regardless of their views, who doesn't think for themselves.
Okay.
I've never heard of that one.
But what's the acronym stand for?
NPC. I don't know. I guess that's just it.
Okay. That's stupid. It's an acronym for something.
Well, that's all. That was it.
Okay.
The last one. Some of those I'm very familiar with, and some I've never heard of. Just like that last one, that NPC. Never heard of that. Never heard of that one, and had never heard.
You know which one I thought was stupid?
Which one?
Fleet. You on Fleet?
On Fleek.
Fleek. See, my
K.
old ass. It sounds like you just making shit up at some point.
Well, sometimes they did just make it up. I mean, just like a few years ago, Beyonce had a word that ended up in the dictionary.
Right.
You know, so it just all depends on how popular the stuff is. You could make
but
up
it changes with every generation.
It does.
Sometimes you flip mode what the last generation used to say. It's like when I was a kid, and if you told somebody, well, my old lady told me no. Your old lady or your old man was your parents. When I moved here to Texas in 1985, many moons ago, and somebody would say they old lady, or even in New York, I believe, when they said their old lady was their significant other. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or like right on, or I can dig it, or you can dig it.
It's like, you dig it? It's like girls. We used to call girls foxes. We used to call them hammers.
Brick houses.
She a brick house, a hammer, okay. And now it's bitches and hoes and all kind of crap. Now, speaking of that, they say that that's why Kevin Samuels was eliminated. Because Kevin Samuels was trying to get the black family back together. And they say they took Kevin Samuels out because them folk don't want that. They want bitches and hoes in the black female community. They want thugs and gangsters in the black young men community. But however you
they can only
slice
get
and
what
dice
we give them.
You can only, but at some point we got to step up ourselves. You said it's Atlanta restaurant. I see where they be putting a 20% gratuity on people's bills, because they was talking about the guy Kevin Lee was out there in San Francisco shutting them down out there. You know what he did in Atlanta.
Oh, he's gone already. He was just, they started sending him death threats again.
Yeah, because you don't want to change your behavior. They said them Atlanta restaurants is off the chain. They won't even let you order shit to take to go.
Some places, not all
Some
of them.
places.
Yeah.
But they saying it's off the chain because he was sending his family members in and whatnot. But we talking about the gratuity that they already add to your bill, and then they turn around and want you to add another tip. So they adding 20% to your bill, plus they want a damn tip. What's going on with the Atlanta restaurants?
Well, this one is in Atlanta, like you said, in Atlanta, Georgia. A patron posted a photo of their receipt, which was a bill from a family-owned fusion restaurant called Jen Chan's. The receipt showed a subtotal charge of $50.50 with a $4.49 sales tax charge. However, it also included an additional fee, a health insurance charge of $2.02. The The bottom of the receipt featured a note explaining that the health insurance charge is calculated at 4% of the patron's subtotal. Additionally, the text explained why the establishment had employed the additional charge. The small percentage does not cover everything, but it does allow us to offer all of our employees or all of our full-time employees health insurance, the text read. Our industry is an incredibly difficult one to survive in. The small charge affords our staff the ability to go to the doctor for mental or physical
But is that my problem?
They may face.
Is that my problem? That you can't pay your damn people?
Well, a lot of people had mixed reactions about it. The majority of the people think that they should not have done that.
Exactly.
Or they should not be doing it. Now, they also had this notification on their menu that's in their window. So people will know if they read it, they would know in advance that this was going to be on their bill. However,
who's going to read it when I walk in here to get something to damn eat?
But she also says on there that if you did not want to pay, that it was optional, and that if you chose not to pay that they will happily take it off.
But who's going to know that? This is my first time in this restaurant.
Right. So if you're not paying attention, it most definitely will be on there and you'll pay it. But if you're paying attention and you read the fine print,
would you be paying attention?
Then you could take it off.
When you walk in somewhere to order something?
I look at my receipt, so I would see it on there, yes. And I would most definitely question that. And so at that point, I could get it taken off if I want to. That's just like I know with the tips. A lot of times I know that they're going to automatically add tips on there, especially if you're ordering online. If you're not paying attention, they're going to automatically add a tip in there. But then if you're paying attention, you can go back and you can customize it and you can pay what you want to pay instead of what they're wanting you to pay.
Right.
So, yes, I pay attention to stuff like that because I already know what they'll do. That's just like when you get your receipt, some people just sign it and they don't even look. And they leave that tip line blank. When you do that, you leave yourself open for them to somebody that's not on the up and up, they can go in and write in however much they want to on that line because you left it blank. And you've already signed it.
And if you didn't pay attention to your bank statement or whatever, and knowing what you paid when you left there, see, I check my bank account 2, 3, 4 times a damn day. Ask Jackie how much she got in her bank account. She don't know, like she Oprah. Okay.
I look at my bank account.
Yep, once a week.
You don't know how much I look at my bank account.
I do when I ask you.
It's
how much you got?
Line.
I'm going to go to the store and run and do something. How much in your account? I don't know. Let me check. Nigga, I know right now.
You should always be talking folk personal business.
Yeah, I'm just
some things is not everybody business.
But it's not just you. Because when I talked to my little brother, he told me the same thing. His wife don't know either. And he was like me. He checked his shit 2, 3, 4 times a day. He said, I asked Tracy how much she got. Tracy don't know. I said, that's like Jackie. That's how we got into the conversation. He said, that's like Jackie. Hell, he said, Tracy don't check her shit. She don't damn know. Shit, if she check her shit once a damn week. But do
you don't even remember what we was talking about?
We talking about checking your bank account. We talking about these restaurants who charging you gratuities and extra tips and shit. I don't know, nigga.
Would you pay the extra health insurance?
No, that's not my deal. I'm not here for that.
Because you definitely wouldn't check. You don't even check the food.
That's because that's what you here for.
I don't be there to pick up the food. You picks up the food.
Yeah, I'm gonna start checking now because that's just deplorable. Because it messes up the dining experience. Even when you're taking it to go and you get home and they left something out, you got chips, no dips, you got queso, but the meat ain't in it because it comes with the meat. And it just makes for a bad dining experience. Now, I hate to say this, but it's always that way when niggas is in charge. When you go down, let's use Fuel City. Fuel City here in Dallas, Texas is a gas station owned by the Mexicans. But they have these tacos. Oh, my God.
He's not Hispanic.
You ever come to Dallas, Texas, go to Fuel City and get these. They got one off of downtown. Their tacos are banging.
Yes.
And then it comes with beans and rice. But sometimes you'll get there, they don't put the beans, or they give you 2 beans, or they give you 2 rices. And yeah, like Jackie, I don't really check because I try to go by the fact that you doing your job. The best person I ever seen was this guy at the IHOP when we was living in Cedar Hill. He as he's putting the stuff in the bag, he reads it off the thing. I got the beans and the rice. I got the bread. And I gave him an extra tip for that. I said, you should teach that to everybody because these niggas just throw stuff in. Whenever the Latino women are in there, there's never a problem with your order. But when you go in there late night and the blacks are in there, I don't know what these niggas be doing. Let us know. Are you willing to pay for health insurance for a restaurant's employees? Is that your job? Is that your affair? Is that your business? It ain't mine. I'm not here to cover that. I'm here to pay for the food, and I'm here to pay you for the service. Shout out to Norma's Cafe in Oak Cliff, Texas.
And she says that the reason why she does that is to bring attention to the fact that there's something that needs to be done about the healthcare and making it affordable for people.
Yeah.
She's saying that
you need to make enough money to pay your people shit.
So that's why she's saying that she's doing that to bring attention to it. And
don't bring it attention on my dollar.
And that's what everybody's saying. They're saying that, it's good that you're trying to bring attention to it, but that's not the way to do it.
No, they don't use my money to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not here to pay that. I'm here to pay you for the food. If my waiter or waitress was good, I'm tipping 18%. If you were phenomenal, hell, I'll tip you 25%. Shout out to Norma's Cafe. But I'm not here for your health care and you want to pay these people $2.75 a freaking hour and I'm supposed to cover the rest of it. That ain't what the hell I'm here for. If that's the case, how come you ain't putting extra money in the box? I drive a city transit bus and help me cover my shit. You're not doing that. Then I'm not doing it either. Ain't nobody doing it for me. I'm not doing it for you. Put down in the comments, are you here to help pay for some restaurant's health insurance? Or do you want them to handle that shit themselves? If you can't afford to do that in your business, then your ass shouldn't be in business. That's the way I see it. You can't afford to pay your people because what are you pulling down? Do you have health care for you and your family? Then you should have enough money to take care of them and their family as well. I'm not here for that. I'm trying to pay my own shit. You know how much of my money Jackie sucks up? I need enough money to keep going after Jackie sucks up